It is 2:47 in the morning again. You open your eyes to the dark sigh and slowly walk to the bathroom. It is the third time tonight. The floor feels cold, your body feels heavy, and you already know tomorrow will begin with exhaustion. You tell yourself it is just age, but deep down, something does not feel right. Why does your bladder seem to control your night more than your willpower? Why can you not sleep through the night like you used to? If that sounds familiar, please stay with me, because what you are about to learn might be one of the most important lessons about sleep in your life. I am Dr. Lisa Perriera, a gynecologist with over 30 years of experience helping women after menopause restore balance to their bodies naturally and confidently. And I want to begin with one simple truth. Waking up several times a night to urinate is common, but it is not normal. Millions of women over 60 face this struggle silently. They blame aging hormones or a weak bladder. But what if your body is not failing you? It is signaling you. Here is what really happens. When you wake up in the middle of the night to urinate, your sleep is not just interrupted, it is fractured. Every time you rise, your heart rate jumps, stress hormones surge, and your brain is forced to restart. Over time, this destroys your energy focus and even memory. The longer it continues, the more it steals from your confidence, your safety, and your emotional well-being. I remember one of my patients, Eleanor, age 71. She told me, "Dr. Lisa, I do not even remember what 8 hours of sleep feels like." Every night, she made 4 or 5 trips to the bathroom. She stopped traveling, visiting friends, and even spending nights at her daughter's home because she was afraid of falling in the dark or embarrassing herself. Eleanor believed this was simply what aging means. But after 3 weeks of following a specific hydration and timing method, she called me in tears of joy. "Dr. Lisa, I slept through the night for the first time in years. That change is not rare. I have seen it many times, and you can experience it too. Because what is keeping you up at night is not your bladder, it is your timing. How and when you drink water can either help your sleep or quietly sabotage it. Many women think the answer is to drink less water, but that is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. When you deprive your body of water during the day, your urine becomes more concentrated, your bladder becomes irritated, and your body tries to get rid of that extra fluid at night. That is why women who hardly drink all day still wake up multiple times. The solution is not to drink less. It is to drink smarter. In this video, I will explain the exact science-based method I teach my patients. How to hydrate in the morning, how to reduce water intake in the evening, and the simple 2-hour rule that can reset your nights for good. This is not about pills or complicated treatments. It is about aligning your body's natural rhythm with smart choices. By the end of this video, you will understand why your bladder wakes you at the same time each night, how to calm it naturally without medication, and one evening habit that could help you sleep until morning. Before we begin, I want to ask you something. How many times do you wake up each night to go to the bathroom? 1, 2, or more? Write your number in the comments below. You are not alone, and tonight we are going to change that together. Because after 60, restful sleep is not a luxury. It is the foundation of your brain, your heart, and your energy. Stay with me until the end, and I will show you how to reclaim it starting tonight. Now that you know how serious those nightly awakenings are, let us go deeper. Why does it happen in the first place? And more importantly, why does it keep getting worse over time? Most women over 60 assume that waking up to urinate is just what happens when you get older. But that is not the truth. What is really happening inside your body is a mix of hormonal shifts, changes in kidney function, and simple habits that no one ever taught you to correct. Let us start with your hormones. As estrogen levels drop after menopause, it affects far more than your mood or your skin. Estrogen also helps your bladder and urinary tract stay calm, flexible, and able to hold fluid comfortably. When levels decline, the tissues in that area become more sensitive and easily irritated. That is why even a small amount of urine can trigger the urge to get up. Next comes the silent change in your kidneys. During your younger years, your body produces a hormone called antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, mostly at night. This hormone tells your kidneys to slow down urine production while you sleep. But after 60, the body makes less of it, which means your kidneys keep working all night long instead of resting. The result is simple. More urine, more bathroom trips. And then there is something very few people talk about. Fluid redistribution. Have you ever noticed your feet or ankles swelling slightly during the day, that extra fluid does not disappear? The moment you lie down at night, gravity is no longer holding it in your legs. It moves back into your bloodstream, passes through your kidneys, and fills your bladder. That is why so many people wake up 2 or 3 hours after falling asleep. These biological shifts are real, but the good news is this: they can be managed. The problem is that most people make them worse without realizing it. Let us go through the most common mistakes I see in my clinic every week. Mistake number 1. Drinking too little water during the day. This one surprises almost everyone. Many women think if I drink less, I will need to go less. But the opposite happens. When your body is dehydrated, your urine becomes thick and concentrated. This irritates your bladder wall and sends false signals that you need to go even when it is not full. Imagine lemon juice on a small cut. That is what concentrated urine feels like to your bladder. Mistake number 2. Drinking too much in the evening. It is common to forget water all day and then drink 2 or 3 glasses at dinner. The problem is that your kidneys suddenly receive all that fluid when they should be slowing down for the night. That late hydration wave sends you straight to the bathroom at 1 or 2 in the morning. Mistake number 3. Using alcohol or tea to relax before bed. While it may help you fall asleep faster, it also turns off your natural ADH hormone. Alcohol and caffeine are powerful diuretics. They make your kidneys push out more fluid and make your bladder more sensitive at the same time. That is a double hit to your sleep. Mistake number 4. Ignoring salt. Too much salt during the day makes your body retain water. Later, when you lie down, that extra fluid releases into circulation, heading straight to your kidneys. So that innocent bag of chips or salted soup at dinner might be the hidden reason you cannot rest. These mistakes all add up, and before you know it, you are in a nightly cycle that feels impossible to break. But it can be broken. I have watched women who once woke up 5 or 6 times each night start sleeping through until sunrise after just 2 or 3 weeks of making a few changes. And that is what we are going to do next. Because once you understand what not to do, you can finally learn what works. In the next part, I will show you the exact hydration method I teach in my clinic. It is simple, practical, and based on your body's natural rhythm. It has helped thousands of women reclaim their nights, steady their mornings, and feel clear, calm, and strong again. You will learn how to drink more without overloading your bladder, how to prepare your body for rest hours before bedtime, and how to stop your kidneys from keeping you awake. So stay with me, because what comes next is the step-by-step plan that could finally help you sleep through the night again. Now that you understand the problem, let us move to the solution. This is the part most women find surprisingly simple, yet life-changing. Because the secret to sleeping through the night is not drinking less water, it is drinking it at the right times. I call it the smart hydration strategy, and it is built on one principle. Work with your body, not against it. Your body follows a natural rhythm each day, known as your circadian rhythm. It decides when your hormones rise, when your kidneys work hardest, and when they should rest. When you align your drinking habits with that rhythm, your body uses water more efficiently, and stops waking you up at night. The strategy has 5 steps. They are easy to remember and simple to apply. Step 1. Start strong. When you wake up, your body is slightly dehydrated from the night before. This is when your kidneys and bladder are most ready to process water quickly. Within the first 30 minutes after waking up, drink 1 or 2 glasses of water. This simple act signals your metabolism to start working and flushes out the waste your kidneys filtered overnight. It also helps your body reset its fluid balance early in the day. Step 2. Front-load your hydration. By lunchtime, you should have already consumed about 60 to 70% of your total daily water. Keep a bottle near you during the morning. Take steady sips every 20 to 30 minutes instead of gulping large amounts at once. This way, your kidneys can process the fluid gradually, while gravity helps move excess water downward, not into your bladder at night. When my patients follow this step, they often notice their afternoon thirst almost disappears. Step 3. Slow down in the afternoon. From 4 p.m. onward, begin reducing your intake. You are not stopping, only softening the pace. If you feel thirsty, take half a glass of water or just a few sips. At dinner, drink only what you need to eat comfortably. This smooth landing allows your body to shift from active filtering to rest mode. Step 4. Create your 2-hour zone. This is the golden rule. 2 hours before bed, stop all liquids. No tea, no water, not even a small glass of milk. If your mouth feels dry, you can rinse with water but do not swallow. Those 2 hours give your kidneys the time they need to complete their final cycle before you lie down. Most of my patients who apply just this one rule see dramatic results within a week. Step 5. Boost your morning absorption. Hydration is not only about how much you drink, but also how well your body uses it. In your first glass of water in the morning, add a small pinch of unrefined sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. The salt provides sodium and minerals that help your body absorb water into the cells instead of letting it pass straight through. The lemon offers potassium, which balances the process. This combination makes hydration more effective early in the day and reduces cravings for fluid in the evening. Now, if you are wondering how much water should I drink in total each day, the answer depends on your activity climate and diet. But a good starting point is around 1.5 to 2 liters, spread mostly through the morning and early afternoon. And remember, it is not about perfection. It is about consistency. Let me share one example. A woman named Carol, age 69, came to me feeling hopeless. She was waking up 5 times each night, despite drinking very little. When we started the smart hydration strategy, she felt doubtful. But within 10 days, she was down to just 1 trip per night, and by week 3, she was sleeping straight through. She told me later, "Dr. Lisa, I did not realize how much control I actually had. I thought my body was broken, but it just needed a new rhythm." That is the power of understanding your body's timing. Water itself is never the enemy. It is the schedule that matters. In the next part, I will show you 2 simple bedtime techniques that take this strategy to the next level. They do not require medication or equipment, only awareness and routine. Together, they help your bladder empty more completely and reduce the amount of fluid that builds up in your legs during the day. So stay with me, because if you add these next steps, you will not just improve your nights, you will protect your heart, your brain, and your confidence every single day. You now know the smart hydration strategy. But there are 2 extra habits that turn it into a true life changer. I call them the supporting techniques. They are simple, but together, they can make the difference between waking once a night and sleeping until sunrise. Technique 1. Empty completely before bed. Many women go to the bathroom before bed, but they do not fully empty their bladder. This is not about effort, it is about relaxation. When you sit on the toilet, Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders drop and give yourself a moment. When you finish, do not get up right away. Stay seated for about 30 seconds, lean forward slightly and try again. You will often release a little more. That small amount might be the difference between an uninterrupted night and a 3 a.m. wake-up. This simple technique, called double voiding, ensures your bladder is truly empty. And yes, men and women both benefit from it, but for women over 60, it is especially powerful. Technique 2. The gravity elevator. During the day, fluid tends to collect in the lower legs. By the time evening comes, that trapped fluid wants to return to your bloodstream. If you lie down too soon, it rushes back all at once, sending your kidneys into overdrive. To stop this, take 10 to 15 minutes in the evening to elevate your legs above heart level. You can do this while reading, watching television, or relaxing in bed. This gentle position allows gravity to pull the fluid out of your legs earlier, so your body can process it before you sleep. Many of my patients say it is the most peaceful part of their day. You can enhance the effect even more by wearing light compression socks during the day, especially if you sit or stand for long periods. They prevent fluid buildup and support circulation. These two small practices, combined with the smart hydration strategy, have changed countless lives. Let me share a story that still moves me every time I think about it. A woman named Margaret, 74, had struggled with night waking for nearly a decade. She had tried medications, bladder training exercises, and every herbal remedy she could find. Nothing worked. When she came to see me, she looked tired and discouraged. She said, "Dr. Lisa, I feel like I am fading away. I have no energy, no focus, and my memory is slipping." We began with the hydration strategy. I taught her how to time her water-add electrolytes in the morning and avoid fluids 2 hours before bed. Then I asked her to elevate her legs every evening while listening to her favorite music and to practice the double voiding technique. 2 weeks later, she returned for a follow-up. Her eyes looked brighter. She said, "I still get up once, but that is all. I have not done that in years, and my mornings feel lighter, like I am finally rested." By the 4th week, she was sleeping 6 to 7 hours straight. Her energy returned. She started gardening again, joined a local book club, and told me something beautiful. "Dr. Lisa, it is not just that I sleep better. I feel like myself again. That is the real goal. It is not only about bladder control or avoiding the bathroom. It is about reclaiming your quality of life. When you sleep deeply, everything improves. Your brain works clearer, your heart stays calmer, and even your mood lifts. I want you to imagine waking up after a full night of rest. No rushing to the bathroom. No dizziness or fatigue. Just a calm, steady morning where you feel like your body is finally on your side. That is what these techniques can give you. In the next part, we will bring everything together. I will recap the key steps and leave you with a simple plan to start tonight. It is not complicated. It just takes awareness, consistency, and a little self-care. Because after 60, you deserve to sleep soundly, wake refreshed, and move through your day with clarity and confidence. And with what you now know, that future is absolutely within your reach. Let us bring everything together. You now understand what truly causes those long, restless nights and how to finally take back control. The truth is simple. Waking up several times a night to urinate is not just part of getting older. It is your body's way of saying, "Please help me find balance again." You have already learned the steps to do exactly that. So let us recap your new nighttime blueprint. First, start your hydration early. Drink 1 or 2 glasses of water within 30 minutes of waking up. Give your body the chance to filter and cleanse during the day, not while you are trying to sleep. Second, keep drinking regularly through the morning and early afternoon. Aim to finish about 3/4 of your daily water before 4 in the afternoon. This gives your kidneys time to do their work while you are active. Third, slow down after 4 p.m. Take small sips if you need to, but let your body begin its gentle landing toward rest. Fourth, create your 2-hour zone. Stop all fluids 2 hours before bed. That window allows your kidneys to settle so your bladder can finally stay quiet through the night. Fifth, improve your absorption. In your first morning glass, add a pinch of unrefined sea salt and a little lemon juice. This helps your cells actually use the water instead of passing it straight through. And finally, add your 2 evening techniques. Double void before bed to make sure your bladder is completely empty. And elevate your legs in the evening to move trapped fluid out of your lower body before you lie down. When you follow these steps together, something remarkable happens. Your nights become calmer. Your mornings become lighter. You wake with steady energy, clearer thoughts, and a quiet confidence that you are caring for yourself from the inside out. I know that change can feel slow, especially when you have lived with a problem for years. But every night of better rest brings your body closer to balance. And remember, progress is not about perfection. It is about consistency. Even 1 extra hour of uninterrupted sleep is a victory worth celebrating. I have seen women in their 70s and 80s transform their lives with these simple steps. They rediscovered energy for walks, for laughter, for connection. And the same is possible for you. So tonight I want you to make a small promise to yourself. No more suffering in silence. No more blaming age or hormones for what your body is asking you to fix. You now have the knowledge and the tools to change your nights starting today. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to do 3 small things before you go. First, like this video, so more women can discover that their sleep can be restored naturally. Second, subscribe to this channel for weekly guidance on how to support your body after 60 with care and confidence. And third, tell me in the comments how many times you usually wake up at night and what part of this plan you are going to start with tonight. When you share, you help others feel less alone, and you begin your own journey of awareness and change. You deserve nights of peace and mornings of energy. You deserve to feel strong, rested, and fully alive again. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care. Sleep well, stay hydrated wisely, and I will see you in the next video.